Up of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you.
He's taking the shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Let's it fly. Pickoff. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Norton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Gives it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Snagged in the middle, it's Allen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on second down. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Marshall needs a near miracle on this third and long. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive went for 6. They can do it again. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now adjusting. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Turner. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at it.
And every year they find these dudes. They all look the same, just massive, big, strong, quick guys that don't like people, Reese Davis, that just love hitting people with aggressiveness. And just, it's so amazing that they find that year after year in this defensive line group.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Was to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, a lot of space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Turner. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the big dog got him again, and Georgia can be judicious when they blitz because they get pressure from the guys up front.
So nice having a defensive line that hunts. And year after year, Georgia finds these guys, but the double guys, the guys that can double sacks in a game, double-digit sacks in a season, these guys make your defense really special.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Slings it downfield. He's got it. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Trying to barge in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
3rd and goal for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Rides the back on the option to give. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Dropping back, it's Turner. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's still running. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even... Look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Georgia going back to work with another first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Turner. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
And we don't always talk about the third part of the football game, but offense, defense, special teams, this is a huge shot in the arm. Their offense has struggled all game long. You force the fumble, give them good field position. Maybe this is the spark they needed.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and short kick. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. On the move, he fires. Wide open, makes the catch. To running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Turner. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. To the ground with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Stockton. Sends it downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's Branch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. Touchdown Bulldogs. All that baby. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for them.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. The Groupers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That's reeled in. It's Branch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.